Okay, so I'll run you through my system here. We'll just follow your diagram. You can see where I put the low pressure port and the high pressure port. That's one of the things that was a little bit difficult here was there's no indication on the diagram where to put those things, and so I used other resources to figure out where those go. So if we start with the water flow, you can see blue tubing there with the shutoff valve. That's coming out from the LS3 engine. Yes, that shutoff valve is going the correct direction. I'm using the actual Puma dash, so the dial goes in the opposite direction. I've tested it multiple times. That's going to the low side in port. Then you've got the high side out port coming back, connecting to the cooler bottle or the reservoir for the coolant, and then going back into the engine. Then, if you come up here to the condenser, the low side of the condenser, that smaller port runs just under there. It is the long tube that we see here, and that runs up to the dryer bottle there on the right side. That is the inside for the dryer bottle, which you can see there. Outside is on the left, comes to this tube on the underside here. So out from the dryer bottle goes to my high side port. So that's high pressure. And that tube you can see goes to the smaller, lower inlet for the evaporator core. Then we come out of the evaporator core into this tube here, the low pressure side. So that continues forward. You can see my low pressure port there. Then that comes down to that larger connector center screen, which goes into the compressor. And then small comes out of the compressor to that large tubing, which comes here to the upper larger connector for the condenser. So I believe everything is set up the correct way. I've been driving around for about 20 minutes now, and as you can see, that number 10 high side, nowhere close to frosty.